As the onset of the El Nino rains begins, measures are being put in place to control anticipated environmental catastrophes that may result as the rains start to pour. Kandie looks at some of those measures in the Rift Valley.
The El Nino rains are set to hit most parts of the country beginning this month, what has been attributed mostly to the global climate change caused mostly by the environmental degradation, majorly the cutting down of trees. Stakeholders in the North Rift have come together to try and put in measures to conserve forests in a bid to find long-term solutions to climate change.
We are encouraging those farmers now doing dairy to also begin using biogas so that we avoid the business of going to the forest to look for firewood. So there is a lot that put together under renewable energy and conservation and development that can be done. But our appeal now is all stakeholders involved in captured forests, and not just captured forests, all forests in Kenya. We want them to work together because we have to increase our forest cover.
In areas where we are doing harvest, we need to do harvesting sustainably. We want KFS, as much as they do harvesting, they should even do more planting. We want to go back to those days when Mo used to tell us, you cut one tree, you plant two. And I think where we are now, we even need to cut one and plant 100.
Kenya destroys at least 5 million trees daily, according to a study done by the Kenya Water Towers. This trend is worrying, with forest covers in some counties like Siaya County being as low as 0%. This reduction of forest cover affecting water levels in the rivers, negatively impacting water sources like dams.
Look at the budgets in our government today. The amount of money that has been put in tree planting vis-a-vis the trees that have actually grown, it will be a shame.
So because of the importance of this forest, we have decided that we need to come together, put resources, put our heads together.
The government has been encouraged to conserve the waters of El Nino, what could be useful later during the dry spell.
How and what is the advantage of El Nino to us? And therefore take that approach and make people know. Because lack of that knowledge is where now we have forest covers that are less because people did not plant, and the common person down there does not understand the importance. So the replanting, people are just planting trees but they are not growing trees.
The steps to conserve smaller forests within the North Rift that form part of the Mau and Cherangani water towers. Residents from Kaptagat Forest, however, want legislations to include the community. Most of their income come from activities from the forest.
Those who will be affected has to be compensated. Because at the end of the day, while as they have small acreage of land, they want to put down their trees so that they conserve the water towards. At the end of the day, the same land, they have been using it for agricultural purposes. How will they earn extra income? Whereas we want to see that we are reducing the use of wood fuel. What other issues or what other alternative sources of energy can the community be compensated with?
If all goes well, then the climate changes that affect the water patterns drastically might just be a thing of the past, one goal that would take effort and patience. Kandie, KTN, Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County.